Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be talking about more so 6 cards in the meta and ways to counter them and basically what works and what doesn't work. So evenly matched is probably one of the first one. It's commonly used right now. It kind of takes over the spot of a lot mystical space typhoon destruction cards. Well, so the counters are Imperial Iron Wall is a lot of one people like to talk about. I would say this one is actually the worst one out of the counters because yes, it stops the banishing, so it makes the card fizzle. But a card I would rather suggest would probably be the tokens, which is Fires of Doomsday and Scapegoat. There might be some trap cards that work as well, but tokens, and these work really well because they make an illegal game state. Now, Fire Doomsday actually has some advantage over Scapegoat if you're summoning multiple monsters. So, say you have 3 or 4 monsters on your field. Fire Doomsday can be activated still while this can. But yeah, evenly matched just really it does a lot, but the best way I would say is to make an illegal game state. Now Ghost Ogre, there's a few cards that stop it. It does destroy, so if you're using a card that doesn't need to stay on the field is probably best. That's a good way to stop it. The other way is I have 3 cards right here. My Body as a Shield, which is you pay 1,500 light points. Hero of Orange Light, but this is a more situational deck, and Cyclone Gamma and Orange both stop Ash Blossom, and that's really what makes Ash Blossom such a high powerful card right now, is really not too many cards stop it that aren't trap cards that need that turn to stop and have that slow. Now Kaiju actually have a lot of ways you can stop them, and a lot of people don't play the good ways to stop them, which is Rivalry of Warlord, Golden Match. Now, Vanity Fiends and the Monarch Pacific, but I'm going to specifically talk about Rivalry of Warlord and Golden Match. These things create an illegal game state for Kaijus. Basically, the same reason you cannot XYZ into, for example, let's just use, you summon 10 goldfish, special summon, or let's say you summon a gold gadget and summon a cannon. You cannot summon Cassell because the monster's still treated on the field until you get him off. Now, Cosmic Cyclone, I think is a good card. I think you should always keep a play set of Cosmic Cyclone, but I don't think you should be playing it in this current format. And the reason I'm going to say that is the current format, Mystical Space Typhoon stops all the same cards that Cosmic Cyclone does, so as Twin Twister. Galaxy Cyclone, people aren't setting cards, so Galaxy isn't really helpful, but really the only 2 cards you're really hitting are Pendulums, which is roughly a lower tier deck at the moment, so Cosmic Cyclone would rather be in the side deck, or the Spiral deck you're not even hitting anything because the Last Resort is protected by the Spiral Resort, so that's not even being helpful. And ABCs, you can only hit a few things. I mean, sure, they're the Phantom Knight, but it's really hard to hit anything good with it, so it's really a better side deck, and having the other ones be the other card, Reincarnation, for example. I would much rather Cosmic use an MST on my opponent's light stage and stop them from getting all that burn plus than banishing that Reincarn. But sometimes banishing that Reincarn is going to be helpful, but that 1,000 light points can really hurt you, especially since I'll probably go into this a little bit later on, explain why that 1,000 light points really hurt you, and being at 7,000 is so much of a disadvantage versus what it used to be right now. And that's just because OTKs and other decks are just really prevalent. Also, Cosmic Cyclone kind of lost favor because evenly matched hits the pendulum just as Cosmic Cyclone does. So, really, what is Cosmic Cyclone banishing? that evenly matched is not already. Now terraforming, this is more so to just kind of hit the wide branch of field spells. Is field spells are becoming common in the game. They're becoming a multi-starter. So like Ray Diabosa, I'm going to say is a good card for light decks. So like if you're playing Trap Tricks or ABC, this card might be a good side deck, especially if your opponent is playing a field spell like Annie, because he just is a 26 monster that gets to blow up that field spell and blow a 200 card. Malefics are kind of being strong because of that field spell. There's a lot to take advantage of field spells, so Kaiju's field spell evenly matched and the ghost in as those are kind of what I want to mention now. I want to come back to the Cosmic Cyclone because there was a duel I had where I actually owned somebody because they were constantly paying Cosmic Cyclone in the match, and Decode Talker is probably the best example why this doesn't work. Cosmic Cyclone is not good anymore. Decode Talker is a monster that just gets stronger as you have more extra deck, and it's not hard to link up monsters and summon extra deck monsters, so Decode would be 28, and let's just say, Maxio Darklaw. Not a hard monster to summon with that. That'd be 52 just right there. So 62 with cost. You just need 13 attack points or something even decently stronger to get over whatever your opponent got. And you're already created an instant OTK. It's what I'm just going to say. Cosmic Cyclone is a far more riskier card right now. Like, I believe it will be good in other formats. Just a dimensional barrier will be good in certain formats. But I don't think Cosmic Cyclone is main deck worthy in this particular format. So, tell me what you guys think. Have yourselves a great day. See you guys again. Bye.